The palace changed its breath. Stone walls that once echoed with ceremony now held silence. Guards stood straighter, their eyes sharper, as if the walls themselves had begun to listen. Makeda felt it in the way conversation stopped when she entered the room, in the way footsteps slowed behind her. The palace, once familiar, had turned watchful. At dawn, Amanuel was taken. His hands were still dusted with stone when the guards seized him. His name was spoken like a crime, his work dismissed as treachery. He did not resist. He did not beg. He only looked once, toward the palace walls that had never truly seen him. That night, Makeda stood alone in her chamber. She removed her jewelry slowly, placing each piece on the floor. Gold that once symbolized honor now felt heavy and meaningless. The silence around her pressed close, thick with expectation. She did not cry. Instead, she reached for a blade and cut her hair. Strands fell beside the ornaments, each one loosening something she had carried for too long: obedience, fear, the shape the palace had forced her into. Before sunrise, she walked through the prison corridors. The stone walls listened but did not speak. Chains fell away. When Amanuel looked at her, surprise turned to understanding. No words were needed. They ran. Past the palace gates. Past the reach of torches and command. Into open land where the night air was cold and free. The crown was left behind without ceremony. Exile was not kind. Makeda learned hunger and labor. Her hands hardened, her body bent, but her heart remained steady. Together, they built a life of remained steady. Together, they built a life of stone and earth. Children came. Laughter replaced command. Love replaced rule. Years later, when a royal messenger arrived with a call to return, Makeda only stood quietly, the mountains at her back. She did not answer. She did not need to. In the end, she lay beneath an open sky, Amanuel's hand in hers. No crown. No throne. Only peace. Some queens rule kingdoms. Others rule themselves. Makeda chose freedom. The end.